Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Train World as we're following, I think this was the last train we added in the last episode. It's a rather underused freight carrying train. It's a diesel going along electrified track. Yeah, I have a habit of making rash and irrational decisions. And what I did in the previous episode was I unlocked electrification. So I thought, yay, we can lay down an electrified track. But I haven't yet unlocked any electric locomotives. Yeah, pointless waste of money putting all these catenaries, however you want to pronounce it, on these tracks. But hey ho, when we get electric, I'll probably put that train on here, if one's available to me. Anyway, so this is a nice little line. I don't know if it's making money. It might be. Sure, should we turn the UI on? Let's turn the UI on. There you go. Not that it helps us much, to be honest. I don't know. We can see if a train is making money. So if we go here, typical. Until I press the record button, we were profitable for the last 2 quarters. Then this quarter, we're not profitable. Typical. Now, what we're looking at here is the Jacksonville glass bulk line, which is very profitable, 1.1 million. What about that train, which was train number 21? He's lost 24k apparently. Well, someone's brought some money into the bank account, because I saw that dip to 37 million something, and it's now 38 plus. So hopefully that train has contributed. Yeah, this isn't an immediate update of these figures. I'm not quite sure what the periodicity, is that a word? It is now, of the train of the figure update is. I think they generally update on a quarterly basis. So if you watch this clock at the top of the screen, it will tell you. However, what we were planning to do here was make more use of our interregional products, which we're now producing quite a few of. So we were producing and shipping on that train glass, which is there. So as you can see, we've got a lovely green line now saying we are shipping glass into this region, which I think is the Jacksonville region, possibly. Yeah, the capital city, the one that's got the yellow lights. Oh, we can obviously send glass to our other regions here, to El Paso and to Houston region, if we wanted to. But we can also send, which we are producing down here in Albuquerque. I remembered. Gosh. Yeah, there are times in my day-to-day operation, as it were, then I have doubts about my ability to remember stuff. But some stuff, which isn't terribly important, I do remember, like the name of that station. So we can send bricks across into another region from Albuquerque here. And we can because, yeah, it sort of follows that path up past whatever station that is, Baltimore. We could connect into that. And what I'm planning is for that train we just saw, train 21, to be a multi-functional, yes, it's carrying different types of cargo. It's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to send bricks up from here, not directly to Jacksonville, but we're going to send them to Baltimore to be picked up by this train here, so that can carry glass and bricks. Now we also have a task. We might do this as well today, because that one line, stop scrolling, man. That one line shouldn't take us too long, I hope. We do have a task to send, that is cotton, from Tucson to Fresno, which will give us a 5 million reward. And that is Fresno. That is Tucson. And, of course, fabric is, which is what is produced in Fresno, it's another interregional product. So we could send that up there as well. Again, using part of this line, it was double tracked, so I was thinking ahead. I got the electrification thing wrong. Well, misjudged it, but the double tracking was definitely a good idea. So that's what we're going to do. One of the great things about doing the bricks from here is that should boost the production of the sand and the clay here from Mesa and Sacramento. So we look here, we are producing sand, but if we go to the freight station, most of the sand is going to the glassworks in Baltimore for glass, which is being sent up to Jacksonville, and significantly less is going down to Albuquerque, which is a much longer route. So what I'm thinking is if we can get bricks sent up from here, then that demand will pull sand and the clay from Mesa here. Yep, it is clay, isn't it? It is clay, yeah. It should now increase the profitability of these two lines here, these two trains. And they don't tend to carry very much. Yeah, 22 sand. I'm not. Are they actually profitable before we actually get into building? So this was the Mesa clay box. It says it's profitable there. I assume that is a profit figure rather than a total sort of revenue. It's difficult to judge. Yeah, we're waiting on a major economic update from the dev, which he was hoping to get finished and released towards the end of this year. Not long left. Whether that will happen, I don't know. Obviously, for me, because having worked previously in another life, sort of associated with software development, it's better to get it right than get it early. If you can get it right and early, then that's great. But if you get it early and wrong, then that's just bad, not good. So if we go into Sacramento, can I open that line up? You're not going to open, are you? Trains. Maisie Jean, yes, you're the Sacramento. Oh, you are making money. Excellent. I didn't think you were because it's such a small amount. Anyway, let's crack on with this. So we're going to want to send bricks from here. So let's do a guideline. I said guideline. I didn't say grid line. Wow, I'm making progress. Yeah, so if you've watched the previous videos, then you'll know that I have an inability to say grid line. I have an inability to say guideline when I should say guideline, and just repeat the misnaming of them as grid lines. They're not grid lines, they're obviously guidelines. Now we've got something going on there, so we're going to bypass that. Can I get round that contour there? I don't like these bright contours. You can go up there. It's largely flat, this. Actually, let's right click. Can I right click that? Yes. We want to go up there and then sort of connect in to the loop to go into Baltimore station there. So that's what we will do. So let's have a look what we've got going on here in Albuquerque. So do we need another station here? Because this one won't support bricks. No, it supports cement, and yes, it's one of those sort of gondola kind of stations, presumably. We need a station which does transport bricks, which is you. So we can either change this to a multi-purpose station, there's not a lot of room here, is there, or add in another one round here which does the bricks. I think we might do that because this is kind of the end of the map, isn't it? Let's go back to the main map. Yeah, Albuquerque, there's nothing there, is there? So I think we're probably not going to get much else coming into Albuquerque or going out. So we'll put in a separate station. That should be okay. So we'll put in a small and relatively cheap sort of whatever type of station this is. And we will spin you around. It's a control key. Remember the controls. And do you a bit like that, I think. Yep, we'll put you there like that. And we'll put some track in. Oh, what research can I do? Yes, always do research before you start building. Oh, I've moved on a little bit perhaps since you were last with me. So I've now got 1,200 research points. So what can I... Oh, we could unlock clothes. And what's that? Oh, that's the fancy open hopper. We're not going to need that for today's episode, so I'm going to ignore it. Clothes, though. Presumably they require fabrics. Okay, let's. If I unlock that, what does this give me? Refund. Oh, that could be handy because I'm always making mistakes. That is a new bridge, a concrete bridge. Ah, and the concrete bridge leads to an electric train. Awesome. So we could do that and that. Okay. So what we'll... Okay, we'll do the refund. Yeah, we'll unlock that. We'll unlock the new bridge. I don't think I need it particularly at the moment, but it's a stepping stone, if nothing else, to the electricity of our locomotives. We'll take that. I've still got 600 left, so I could get both. Oh, this is so tempting. But we'll get the... Oh, passenger. Oh, it's... Right, yes, so that's passenger transport. We'll get extra money. Extra money is always good. What's that? Pipes. Ah, that could be another use for the steel. Okay, well, we're going to leave that for the moment. Yeah, we won't use electrics just yet. We'll stick with diesels for the time being. We've only just got diesels, really. So, our track coming out of here. Do we want this to be single or double track? Well, from here, obviously, it's going to be single tracked in our loopy loop around the station. So, actually, let's cancel that. And let's bring it in from this side. Okay. If I do that, can you connect to there? You can. Yeah, that's fine. So you'll be coming in. Okay, let's do. Oh no, we'll do single track from here. So single track would go in like so. Yep. So we'll accept that, and then we'll come out of here. Now if I line this up so we get the purple, that's it, the purple icon, which should mean I think they're properly aligned as if they, so I could turn them into double track. I think that's what that implies. And that's a nice speed to run up to there. That's good, so we'll accept that. And will you... Yeah, I think that's good, so we'll accept that. Can I make this double track? By clicking the double track thing. We're not going to do electrics, we're going to take a concrete bridge, not that we need it, and also the concrete tunnel. Hopefully we won't need that. No, can't do it from there, so it goes on the lower one. Ooh, look at that, it looks like I got them exactly aligned. Anyone would think I was getting good at this. They'd be a bit wrong, but there you go. Okay, so let's, well, that's as far as it goes. Let's run this up here. And up here. These are all... I must remember to keep an eye on here. However, there is an option. Actually, let's cancel that for a second. There is an option, isn't there? Here they are. Settings. There is a rail construction data. Now that shows you the data, but I'm not sure if it includes the cost at the end of the rail, that sort of click point, as it were. So double track, concrete, that's good. Now it gives you the height and the speed, but not the cost. Because usually it's the cost that's been giving me grief, because I've just so badly misjudged it, like with the electricity up to Jacksonville. I ran out of money halfway. Yeah. I mean, that's helpful, perhaps. Oh, we'll leave it on, see if I get on with it. But you are seeing all that information in the panel anyway. But the thing with the panel is you've got to remember to look at it. Right, turn around here. These are all nice, easy... Ooh, get round this little bit of a town. We're slowing down a little bit. I wonder what's produced there. I'm not that interested, so I'll let that stand for the moment. Yeah, we're doing quite well. These are all coming in reasonably cheaply. So we're good. Oh, we're getting up to Baltimore now. It looks like we are. Good. Our slopes are okay. Actually, if I just stop there, Okay, and let's have a look. Oh, we are indeed approaching Baltimore. So let's... I can get rid of the grid line now. I can get rid of the guideline now. Thank you. So... Right, yes, we've got this other platform here which isn't being used. So we've got one platform in use at the moment, which is the train going up to Jacksonville. And you're coming... Right, yeah, you're an ingoing track, aren't you? That's fine. So we could link our single track to here. Yes. Where are we going? Perhaps I should have left the grid line on there because I've now lost my tracks. Oh, there they are. Okay, so you're there. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I think. So we'll have you coming out. What is a bit of a slope? Can we make it a bit less slopey? That's a little bit less. Oh, that's a lot less slopey. It's a little bit slower, mind. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So we'll do you there. And we then want to come out of here. So again, if we do that trick of just... That's it. Up there. So we've got the appropriate pin colour there where we start the bit of track. Is bit of track an appropriate term? Quite possibly. Now these are non-electrified tracks because I'm not running an electric train on here. Hopefully that won't interfere with the operation of the existing electrification that we've got. Right, so I need to connect you to up. Whoops. Where are you? There you are. Spin you the right way around. Yeah, I think I've got you connected there. And will you go all the way up there? Oh, you do. So you slow down to 100 to get up there, but that's okay. And you. Yeah, we can do you. And are you connected? You are. Good grip. Do you know what? I think that's probably the first time I have managed to do that correctly all the way up a length of track between two different stations. I'm kind of impressed by myself. Yeah, I am. Right, so we need now to get this bit of track then to go from here somewhere into... Ooh, don't tell me you're overlapping, because that's... You're not. You'll do it. Okay, that's fine, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. Because the other train is coming in from there anyway, and then going out that way. So there's nothing else coming in there at the moment. There might be later at some point when we add... No, click it. That's it, got it. We've got a signal there. Do I want to put you in there? Yeah, I could do. There you go. That's that job done, I think. Okay, so let's put in some signals on the down track. So we want the signal option. We can put you... We'll start here, I think. So that's 5 kilometers away. We want that in that direction. And we will reduce it to every 700 meters, which gives us 6 signals on the way back down to Albuquerque. Yeah, we can do that. We'll accept that. That is good. And can we... I tried this in the previous episode. I'm not sure if it worked or not. So if we put a signal in there, like so, can I have them going in the other direction? It says I can, actually. That's that direction. Is that right? Okay, let's try that. Auto placement. So do we have signals? Actually, if I go back to the main map, I do. I've got lots of signals. Lots and lots of signals. Where's the track? Where is the track? There it is. Actually, if I turn that on, that helps me see what's going on. Oh, there's a signal. Yeah, and there's the other signal. Okay. It's not that far into the switcheroo thing here. So I think we could do some with another couple of signals along here. So we'll put a signal here to enter the loop into the station, like so. And we'll have one coming out of the station, like so. Do we want any more signals in here? Probably not, to be honest. But I like to have them before the station, so yeah, I will. I mean, the trains are going to get a lot longer than... That's 248 metres. They are going to get longer than that at some point. So these signals will be somewhat redundant. We'll put a signal along here. There you go. Good. So that looks like it's all done all the way up to Baltimore. So we need to create a line. It's going to be a line. That station we're going to add. Can I add you? That's a train. Okay, let's stop doing that. Let's see if I can do it. Right, line 17. Edit. Add. Albuquerque 2. Going up to Baltimore Freight Hub. That's excellent. It's a lovely grey colour, which is unattractive. So okay, if I accept that, we'll call this how do you spell Albuquerque? So it's transferring the con map from Albuquerque to Baltimore to then be shipped off to somewhere else. So that's that. Okay, can I change the colour here? I can. I don't like that. That's a kind of brick colour, isn't it? I suppose. Yep, it is. It is. So we've got that. The problem we've got is we don't have a train on this line. That's correct. So let's go buy one. We want to add a new train, and it's going to be a diesel. We'll use an Alco. We might as well. It's not a huge distance, this, is it? I can't see it now, but there you go. It isn't a huge distance, but we will see. And we are carrying bricks, which go on a flat platformy one. Yeah. So that will carry 72. Let's get carried away and say it might carry 108. It won't, for a little while yet at least, but that's good. So we can do that. It's going to start down here, so it'll have nothing to transport immediately, but oh, I need to put it on the line, don't I? Yeah, put it on the line first. There you go, and everything is happy. Why is it yellow? Oh, because it's the train I've got currently selected. That's why. Should we follow the train? We'll follow the train. Speed you up a little bit. A bit more than that even. Turn that off. Oh, you do! You've got one brick going up. Ah, right. Now, before we... Actually, we don't need to do that, do we? I'm just thinking we may need to add extra wagons to the Baltimore train, but I don't think we do because the glass goes up on the same platform. Wagons, doesn't it? So we should be alright for that. Let's have a look at train 21. That's that. 108. We'll leave that as is. 108 for the moment. What I want to do though is edit the line. So the glass bulk. So on this, we edit this. We go to the Baltimore Freight Hub. Right, I haven't told it what to load and what not to load. So it should load anything that's held up at the Baltimore freight hub, which should include the bricks being brought up from Albuquerque. So it should transfer this freight, this cargo, seamlessly all the way up to Jacksonville. Yes, he said. Ever hopeful. So let's follow this train, shall we? Speeding along. Ooh, one little thing I will say here about the landscape, which is kind of bland, to be honest. It's not the most exciting of landscapes in transport train games and the like. But if you're following the developer, if you're following the Train World account on Twitter, for example, apparently it's called X nowadays, he did post a work-in-progress picture of some minor changes he's made to the terrain of this world. It now apparently includes sheep. Yeah, nice. So we may see more. Let's turn the UI back on. We may see a more various, diverse and interesting landscape going forward. Ah, the other train is waiting. Excellent. So, are you going to be waiting? I can't click on that train just yet, can I? Hang on, let's pause that. Let's get the. Can I get the other train up? No, not that. That is the lines. That's the lines. Train 21. So I want. Okay, can I follow you? Okay, and I want to follow you as well. I chose what. I'm now within the domain of the station, so it's a little more difficult, a little bit more finicky to get a train. Train 22. Okay, can I get train 21? Come on, give me train 21. You know you want to. That's as close as I can get in. Right, let's try that again. So I want to go to train 21. I want to get the information on this. That's okay, I've got the information on it, but I want to follow that train. It's not... I'm sure there was a way of doing that, which I spotted some time ago. Right, so that's left that, and the brick, as you can see, was there at the freight centre. Okay, so train 21 is waiting there until it's enough to fill up that capacity on that train. If it doesn't get to that full state from the cargo waiting at the station, it will move forward. It takes about a turn of this dial at the top. There it goes, it starts moving forward. Give me the train. It's got the train. It's got glass. It's got glass. Are you going to get... And a brick. Awesome. So there we are. We can now transfer product between stations. So we can send completed products like bricks up to a warehousing station, a transfer station, an exchange, whatever you want to call it. And they will be transferred to another train to deliver to a final destination. Excellent. And, oh my goodness, we made a lot of money that last quarter. That's very profitable. Obviously we spent a lot previously as I was laying down that track and putting the new station in. Okay, we've got time, I think, to complete that task to get cotton, I think that's cotton, sent from Tucson to Fresno. So let's have a look at our map. Again, we've got an issue here of contours. Guideline, we'll put down a guideline from here. Okay, so we want to go, say, from there to there. And again, it looks a bit like Houston, doesn't it? It looks like a real mess of contours around here. So I want to come in somewhere like that, so we can then have track going out of Fresno up to Jacksonville. Yeah, that'll work, he said positively. I want to go up there. Good. Oh, this is a nice landscape. Yeah, So in Tucson, we're going to want a station which just needs to transport cotton. So we don't need a full function one. There you are. It is cotton. So it's one of you. Ah, yes, we are seeing some quite nasty slopes here as we approach the station, or the likely location of the station. Actually, it's better this way than that way, I think. Possibly. Well, we're going to have to come out that way anyway, aren't we? Okay, we'll cancel that. Where are we going to put our station in? Fresno, we might want to make that a multi-purpose station, because the one we've got at the moment does cotton. It does do fabric. Okay. But I think I'll want at least 2 platforms on here, so yeah, we'll have to go for a multi-purpose freight station. Let's control to spin that round. Track is coming up from down there. Be going out that way somewhere, I think. Yep, that's our station. And our track, we can get rid of the guideline. Thank you. Put some more track in. Snap, gotcha. Actually, these slopes aren't looking as bad as I thought they were, actually. Which is quite impressive. Nope, darn missed it. Zoom in a bit, make sure you've found it. There you go. Click there. And we can click there. And come out. No, what's going on there? Missed something. Yeah, you see that this... Oh, actually, that slope's not too bad. So if you're going out there... Yeah, this will be an input and an output station, so we want a fairly good loop, I think, don't we? So our trains don't get too... Ooh, yikes, that is a steep slope. It doesn't want to do that. It does not want to do that. So... Okay, let's remove that section. Can we try that again? Let's try a tighter curve. Is that tighter? That does. Ah, that looks better. Still go. Well, it's still quite a nasty slope. Let's try that and come back here. Yeah, I think we're okay. Job done. Let's signal this one. Again, continuous green lines. I like it. Almost as if I knew what I was doing. Do we want signals here? We don't need signals as such, do we? We've only got one train, to be honest. So we'll worry about signals later, so we can save ourselves that bit of cost. So, where's our station? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there you are. Okay. Oh, I didn't rename the Albuquerque station, did I? So let's rename this one here. So this is Tucson Cotton Fields. That's what we will call you. And the other station we will call Fresno Fabrics. Great name. Great name for a station. So let's go back to Tucson. Actually, no, what we'll do, we'll start our line at the destination. Again, the little trick there is that by the time that, because the train will start at the first station on the line, so I'm thinking that by the time it gets to Tucson, there'll be some cargo waiting for it to pick up. So let's create our new line from, add a new line, that's you, from Fresno Fabrics to Tucson Cotton Fields. Lovely, it got it. And this can be Tucson Cotton Bulk will be the name of the line. And yep. And we'll put a train on there. It doesn't need to be a big train really because it's not that long a route. But we will add in a brand new train. It could be one of the little diesels perhaps for this. Yeah. So we'll add you. And cotton is carried. Is it in a boxcar? It is in a boxcar. Let's take... we'll give you 3 cars to start with. There you go, and you can go on the line. Tucson. Task completed. I got another 5 million in the bank just for doing that. That is spectacular. So there's our train. And if we can find the Tucson station again. Okay, that cotton will appear at some point. Honest Gov. I hope. Right, let's have a quick wrap up then of where we are now. How's our brick doing here? 38 waiting. That is the Albuquerque line. Yeah, and the train on that line is train 22, and you're carrying 21 bricks now. That is excellent. And if we go back up to Baltimore, we've got 33 glass waiting there. I think we might want to... ooh, and bricks. Oh, that train 22 was just delivering those 22. Awesome, or however many it was. So a number of lines. So we could rename this one actually. So this is not just glass. We'll call it materials. Like house building materials. You need glass and you need bricks, don't you? To combat, to make houses and the stuff. So that sort of makes sense. Yeah. But this train here, train 21, where are you? Ah, you're just delivering, I think, aren't you? Or have you just picked up? Oh, that is Jacksonville, so you just picked up. So it's safe, I think, for me to edit this train. So go there, edit this, and we can add another of these platform wagons to you. Add one of you. 144, that's good. It will doubtless want to be longer at some point, but that should cope for a little while yet. That is the job done very nicely indeed. So what will happen in the next episode is we will add in a train to transfer the fabric that's going to be created from this cotton up to Jacksonville. So again, it will share that line that's going from Baltimore to Jacksonville. And we should start seeing a lot of traffic going up there. Research. Oh, got a new task. Excellent. Let's open the electric locomotive. Done. Oh, sexy wagons. Heavy passengers. A faster, more powerful electric. We could open up steel pipes. We will look at that in a future episode. Okay, we've got new 500 grain to San Antonio. We may look at those in the future, but in the meantime, I think what we will do is we will go back to train 22. Where are you? Or 21? We'll go back to, no, 22. 22, we'll follow you. Taking all those bricks. How many are you carrying? 52. See, it's ramping up already. Actually, looking at that. Sorry, before we go, T, isn't it? Let's get rid of the follow. What's going on here? Ah, right. You see, that's a full load of sand come down from Sacramento. This is a long route. Perhaps I could increase the capacity of... I'm going to increase the capacity of that train, but maybe I can increase the power of it as well. 34. Yeah, I think we are getting an increase in supply, the supply of sand to Albuquerque. So let's actually have a look at that. That was the first one, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, to Albuquerque. So we'll look at that train. Maisie Jean, haven't seen you for a few episodes. Good to see you're doing very well indeed. Very busy. You're still a steam train. Do we want to upgrade that to a diesel? I'll let you decide. Let you decide. Let me know if you want Maisie Jean to become a diesel, or if you feel like that train deserves to be a traditional, historic vehicle running on steam. Why are you waiting there? Because I've got the game in pause, that's why. So we'll wait for the train to come out. Oh, I'm not sure. Ooh, the wagons will be new wagons, won't they? That's a pain. Yeah. That is a bit of a pain. Okay, so if I edit you. So that's a gondola, isn't it? Yeah, so these gondolas... Yeah, they're bigger. And heavier, possibly. Well, we'll get rid of the gondolas, the existing ones, and put these new ones on, which allow it to carry more anyway. So we'll add 84. That's probably a bit too much, but we will see. So we've increased the capacity, certainly, of that train bringing sand down from Sacramento to Albuquerque. And I was going to follow a train, wasn't I? I was. So we will follow train 22, carrying those bricks up to Baltimore. And I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Train World. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. That would be lovely. Even better if you've got anything to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself. If you feel like having a train or a station named, then please do. Whatever you feel like saying, just drop it into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Train World, until the next time, bye-bye for now.